We are ready to enter Lane Stadium in Blacksburg, Virginia. And the Hokies ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Monarchs offense will go on the attack first, and they'll put their fate in the hands of this transfer junior quarterback. More than 300 yards passing and a couple of touchdowns last time out.
And this is why they went out and got this guy. They wanted a leader at the quarterback spot that could make plays and win football games. And that's exactly what he's done to start the season. It's a perfect script so far. They've depended on him. He's made plays. Palmer, now it's how far can he take these guys?
It's been amazing, honestly, just to see how on the same page he has been with his receivers and with his teammates. We knew this guy came in this offseason. He put in a lot of work, a lot of extra hours when nobody was watching, throwing to these people to get the timing down, and that's now starting to show itself early this season on game day.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Straight ahead, it's Roach. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. The Monarchs are in the hurry-up.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond, and the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
Just left that ball well short. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Moving the pocket, it's Potter. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Monarchs send out the punt unit. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. So Virginia Tech's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes Jeffrey Overton, the first-year recruit from West Virginia. What a performance he had in their last game, putting up more than 300 yards on the ground.
How about this puppy, man? How about this young buck coming in as a freshman and being a guy that now the coaches are talking about, oh, yeah, we trust him. We trust him with a little and then a little bit more. And then we started to look around and go, Palmer, this dude's one of our best players. And he's played like that to start the season.
That's the crazy part, David, because when we talked to the coaches, they said we have zero fear with this guy. We're not worried about him fumbling. We're not worried about him missing a blitz pickup. He understands the offense. He has the God-given ability from a physical standpoint. This guy just shot out of a cannon here in his first year, and he has been unbelievable to watch.
That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. To the ground, he's got it again. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. From the gun, it's Hawkins. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
And that was a nice 2nd down run and setting up 3rd and inches. And now it's physical time, right? Like, they know you might run the football. You know you probably want to run the football. How can you be more physical? Sometimes bring some extra bodies, some extra tight ends in. Go to that play that you know is your short yardage play.
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
I don't don't need it to be pretty. I just need my inches. Third down and inches. Nice job by getting the first down. Always fall forward, play physical. Don't get east and west. Stay north and south. Nice job by the running back.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. On the run, it's Hawkins. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Sets his feet. It's Baker. Look out! And down he goes.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there, being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Pulls it. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Sees some running room. Oh, he's got some space. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
And we talked to the coaches coming in, right? Like, they knew they were going to see the option. But the speed is so much faster in the game, and the offense does a really good job getting it to the pitch man pretty quickly, making that read and making a play early in this football game.
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Stepping to the right. Big on big, man on man, and the defense wins on 4th down.
And they decide to go.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Tells the run, wants to pass. He's going to take off. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The Monarchs want to crank the tempo.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Potter. Out wide right, it's Harris. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Monarchs peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Still nothing on the board as we open up play here in the 2nd quarter. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Fresh center downs going to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Agnew. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Second down, gonna throw it. Nowhere close on that one as got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Wants to throw again. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. The Monarchs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Hits inside, it's Roach. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Trying to get the corner. He'll pitch it. Touchdown, ODU! Great job by the back on the option.
And how about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on their running back to score that touchdown.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They marched 78 yards down the field, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
7, Virginia Tech, 0.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it right at midfield. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
What a great play by the linebacker. Do you talk about filling a hole? Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They've got him looking raw, but they're going to throw it. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. Burrowing for yardage. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you 1st downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
And the Hokies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wide receiver going in motion. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. All over him immediately.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They knock him down right there.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
And these are the ones that they just add up, and they're so frustrating for a defender. Trust me, I'm a defensive guy. It's just annoying. You get him in 3rd and medium. They're going to pass the football. You play the pass well, but, man, does he have a good feel. And he just pulls it down, and it's almost like he knew exactly where he had to get. Smart.
And into the end zone. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He is denied, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off.
But after getting stuffed on that run, you now have got 4th down. I'm not into chasing points this early in the game. I think you just take the field goal, you try to pay this drive off, and this opportunity to put something on the board, David.
Well, and nowadays you have these analytical cards, and the coaches, they literally look at every situation. Is it more advantageous to go for it or kick it? That's how they'll make this decision.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. The Monarchs send out the offense to go to work. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision-making.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Rush is on. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. The run inside. It's Roach, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. They make the play, force a 4th down, but they're out of timeouts, can't stop the clock. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our college football update show. We begin with Georgia taking on the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. And it's Georgia looking to come out on top in what has been a high-scoring affair. And I love that neither team fears this moment. Gotta see which defense is able to make a stand. And now we take a look at some of the other games going on around the nation on another wild day of college football. Back now to your game in Blacksburg. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. And with that, let's send it back to one of the best home field advantages in football, Lane Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. We're just about ready to start the second half. From deep, it's Keith. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
Checking in with the Hokies head coach at the half. He said even though this star running back and freshman getting his first start has performed well here in the first half, he's got to make some decisions. They're trailing. They may have to throw the ball more, but we'll see if they can stay balanced in the run game and really continue to ride this young player, even though they're behind. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Ryan. They'll run the screen. There he goes. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the...
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. This crowd knows when to bring it. Quick give. It's Roach. Driven back. And the Monarchs want to move quickly. Sells to fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Keeps it on the bootleg. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Fires to the middle. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Quarterback changing the play. On the option. Got some green grass. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
Turns it upfield. At the 35, he's loose. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
And, man, I want to see more of that. Like, I want to see more of this offense being aggressive, taking shots on early downs. It doesn't have to be run, pass. Like, being a little bit more diverse. They've struggled today to find big plays. That's a big one there.
He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. The Hokies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's Ryan. Swats it away.
That's the story today in this game. The coverage defensively has been so good. They seem to always be in the back pocket of these intended targets, and they swat another pass away incomplete.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Here comes the heat. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Well, it's just a really nice job there on that third down, trying to get after this quarterback. And obviously they're not able to make the play in the backfield, but really nice job pursuing. You see the athleticism and the speed they have, how they play as a unit together. Only giving up a little bit of a gain and now setting up fourth down.
With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Keeping his eyes downfield. Lets it fly. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
I really like the play by the quarterback. Very, very smart. Listen, early in the downs, goal-to-go situation. Drop back. You don't see it right away. Tuck it and get positive yards. Make that next down easier so I can try.
Big guy tries to barrel in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Hokies. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Old Dominion's offense hopes this drive holds some promise. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Pulled to the ground. The Monarchs will hustle to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball.
Into the secondary on the right. Inside the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Monarchs. Rolled his way into the end zone. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10.
Old Dominion 17, Virginia Tech 7.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got great speed. Oh, what vision. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense, we always talk about offense, but man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. To the air, it's Potter. Finds his man. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. They'll need a bunch on second down. Running inside, it's Roach. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. These fans touching the figure primitive Hokie Stone doing their part to help out on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Immediately fires to the middle. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Off play action on first down, and he avoids the sack.
Well, I don't know if the big fella got freaked out because he was so wide open on that play, but that is a catch he has got to make for his quarterback.
Looking for room, it's Roach. Turning it on! And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. After 3 periods of play, and these two running backs have gone head-to-head. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Trying to slip through and pick it up. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And I think this will go a long way in determining the outcome of this football.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for any. Caught, and he's got room.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
Back to throw, it's Potter. Right side, it's Johnson. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. Quarterback keep. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. They want to throw it. Under pressure. He's sacked. This defense all over it.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
And it's good! Big 3 points to stretch the lead.
And that was an important kick here in the fourth quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. The defense able to hold them to a field goal on that last drive, and now this offense will try to answer, and they need a touchdown. Looking downfield, it's Ryan. Rush right in his face. At the 40, there he goes. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. First down from the 43. He's going to run it. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
Tight end now in motion. Wants to go up top on second down. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up one on the play.
And I feel like this defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback's MO. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to scramble. He wants to carry the football, kind of apprehensive, maybe doesn't want to make a mistake. I'd love to see him maybe hang in that pocket just a little more and maybe make some plays down the field with his own.
Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40.
Every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting in the fourth quarter, one-possession games, QB drops back and makes these first downs. These extra set of downs now become so much more important late in these ball games.
And the Hokies have this offense rolling. They'll send the tight end in motion. Straight ahead, it's Overton. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Oh, pressure's coming. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the second half, and it looks like they've made a few adjustments. That time, they were able to get in the backfield, get to him, and bring him to the ground.
Now third and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And that's a play the quarterback would love to have back. Late in the game, trailing by only one possession on fourth down, it looked like there was a window to put that football in, to get the catch, keep the drive going. The quarterback has an inaccurate pass. It falls incomplete, and that is probably going to do it.
Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
Clock stops as Virginia Tech calls its first timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down. And the Monarchs will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Way back close to his end zone as he makes the catch. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field. They got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
The Hokies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Drops back. It's Ryan trying to escape and get it himself. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down.
It's the fourth quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a one-possession game. We're chasing the QB. He scrambles around, does such a great job getting positive.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play.
And that's a better job by this defense. That's exactly what they've got to start doing more. He's had a lot of success on the ground. It's apparent he will take off and move. So how do we keep him in the pocket, get him behind the line of scrimmage, fluster him a little bit, and don't let him use those wheels?
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. trying to make magic on the scramble. Still on his feet at the 45. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Wants to throw on first. Ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. This defense leaving nothing to chance, stripping away and jumping on that football, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with a win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.